193 to 195 range. I think that's where the lifters who are going to stand on the podium are going to end up. Who knows? Muhammad Ihab may do as much as a 200-kilo clean and jerk, which would be awesome to see.
Exactly. Right now, Uzbekistan's Horab Erganov coming out for his second attempt, 182. He's done as much as 187 in the past in Turkmenistan earlier this year. Also did 186 in Tokyo earlier this year at the Junior World Championships.
Not a great snatch day, only making his second attempt at 145.
Yeah, he's usually a little more consistent in the snatch. See if he can make it up here.
Strong clean. A little shaky on the recovery, but it looked like the elbow stayed solid, so that should be a good lift.
So that's good. Yeah, 3 white lights. He's making up some of the ground he unfortunately ceded in the snatch. Good for a 327 total right now. His best total ever, 342. It looks like. So not quite at that mark today.
Yeah. So Mata Perez was the lifter. He's moved up to 186, which brings us to Nico Müller of Germany coming out for 183, and he is getting chalked up for this. And not a great snatch day for him. And really an exceptionally consistent lifter. So odd to see him only make one successful attempt in the snatch.
Yeah. Mueller's had a long stretch too, where he's made 6 for 6 of his lifts.
Wow.
Not in his last couple of competitions, but again, he is a pretty consistent athlete.
Good clean.
Yeah.
Needs to hold.
Good.
Yeah.
It's a little out front, but he pushed the head through.
Yeah,
and got the body under the bar.
He doesn't have that real solid look that I've seen him have in the past, where everything really fits into place. There's always just a little bit of struggle getting the balance just right today, and that's a little odd for him.
Nice clean, though.
And again, it could be like maybe he had to cut a little more weight than he wanted to, and even from that angle, you can see his feet weren't completely in line. But
maybe he was at Disneyland all day. Too many rides.
It's a big park. You got to walk around to get all those rides and see all those princesses and everything else.
Right now, his teammate Max Lang, 183. Made 178 on his opener.
Another great clean.
Yeah.
Wow.
That jerk looked even better. Yeah.
His split is purely textbook.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just gorgeous.
I really enjoy watching him lift. You know, there are athletes who do more weight, but in terms of technique, in terms of showing athletes this is how you want to lift, I would say Max Lang is up there with the best.
And look at that, just the lockout is an on-off switch.
Yeah.
There's nothing in between.
So that's nice. He's 2 for 2 right now. He's got one more attempt. In the meantime, Nico Müller, technically the lifter, but that's going to change because he's listed with the automatic increase of 1 kilo. I don't imagine they're only moving up 1 kilo, and there is the German team.
Yeah, making the change.
That is probably going to call up a weight change. Going to go to 185 because I don't think, Max Lang is also not going to go to 184.
Harrison's listed at 185 currently. A lot of lifters lifted at 185, 186.
Looks like it'll be Pornchai Lopsi of Thailand, although I have to imagine a lot of those 185s are going to change.
Yeah. So, judging by that last lift by Max Lang, I would say he's probably good for a 188, maybe even a 189 for a PR. Well, excuse me, 189 is his PR, so that would tie his PR. So 190 he would have to do to break his own personal best.
That's a little bit heavier, but he does look good. He looks better in the clean and jerk today than he did in the snatch.
So you can see all these coaches making changes here. So things are moving very quickly.
Yeah. I think we might see Korea's Kwang-Hoon Kim. Because I think the Colombians just moved up. They did. So now we're either going to see, my guess is Kwang-Hoon or Harrison Maurus.
Yeah, Harrison Maurus would
9 in the past.
9.
In Athens in 04. He took 2 attempts at 210, and he did the jerk on 1, just missed it behind.
Oh, nice clean.
Yeah. This was really more of his strength.
And let's see what the judges say.
Judges say good lift. So I think, you know, totally caught unawares. You know, back there hanging out, reading a book or something.
Get the singlet on, comes out there and says, I can still do this.
Yep. So excellent work. Looks like he's having fun. Not in the medal running, I don't think. I mean, if he can add 10 more kilos to his clean and jerk, maybe he'll do a clean and jerk medal. But most importantly, having a good time.
So Harrison Maurus has moved up once again. 187 is what he's asked for, which has changed the order of lifting, which brings out Woo Jae Kim of Korea. So both Koreans with the family name Kim. 185 on the bar, and he is the only lifter who's asking for this weight on the opening attempt. Right now, Max Lang does have that listed as 3rd, but I have a feeling he'll go up. Strong.
Clean.
Yeah, good lift.
Yeah, the Koreans waste no time getting into that jerk.
Just get it done and get off the platform. That's exactly the bottom line for these guys.
That's good. Both of them on the board with their opening attempts. So far, a nice start to the clean and jerk portion of the competition. Max Lang now the lifter.
He's coming out for
this. Coming out. He's coming out for 185. Again, as you've mentioned, the preparation was a little harder than he had hoped. He might be struggling with some nagging injuries. Nothing serious, we hope, but getting everything he can out of this competition.
Yeah, this must be the number that the German staff feels is going to put him in best placement. The 183 was quite convincing to me.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I actually thought he would have been good for a little more too, but I trust him and his coaching staff.
A little bit heavier of a clean there. Again, look at that perfect split. Yeah. Great lockout.
So I think he's got to be happy with that, knowing how things were going coming in. And he's not that far off some of his best lifting. Yeah. Really nice performance. 2 for 3 in the snatch, 3 for 3 in the jerk, and, you know, well up around 95% of his best clean and jerk.
Yeah, typical German efficiency there. I mean, just really, really beautiful lifting. And look at that
BMW of a split jerk.
Yeah.
Beautiful, classic,
German engineer,
reliable, 6-cylinder jerk. Right now, Spain's Andres Mata Perez coming out. Opening attempt, 186 kilos.
And Mata Perez is a guy who has done as much as 194. And just this year at the European Championships in split. So well within his range. Easy clean.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a real routine lift for him.
That looks good.
Yeah, he's pretty long-limbed himself too.
Yeah.
Great lifting, just great lifting right now. So Kwang-Hoon Kim is asking for 186, but that's going to move up. He's going to take more than that 1 kilo automatic increase.
A lot of athletes calling for 187 now, and for some of them it looks like a legitimate attempt. For some of them it looks like they're going to move probably.
Yeah.
So the Korean team making the change.
I think it would be...
Go up to the Uzbek lifter. He seems the most likely candidate.
Yeah. Well, actually, the...
or no, excuse me.
No, the Albanian.
Cherimai.
Yeah.
Because it would be his first attempt.
So you see a lot of... That's a great shot. The athletes should be sitting back and relaxing, and it's the coaches who need to be doing the running around. Yeah. And it's important for the athletes to really have a lot of confidence in their coaching staff and just to rely on them just to lift the weights up and then put them back down and go sit back down.
Exactly. You got one job here, picking things up and putting them down. And it's great when you have a competent, capable coaching staff. So here we have Albania's Erkan Cherimai coming out. He only made one snatch, 155. So timed out on his second one and then just didn't have it for the third, unfortunately.
Has done as much as 196, and again, lightning fast during all his movements.
Can be a little inconsistent.
Wow.
Okay, I think that's good.
Yeah, so he posted total.
That's good. Judges agree. And so that's nice. He gets on the board. He's just off the podium with his 155 snatch, sitting in fourth place. But I think if he can stay in the competition here, he's going to be in the running for a medal.
So the crowd's starting to go wild here. Harrison Maurus coming out for his opening attempt. 187 kilos on the bar.
This is the heaviest he's opened by quite a lot.
Yeah.
Now he has looked great in training.
Come on. Big on top.
Here are the coaches.
Again, he does hold the youth world record at 192 kilos.
Rest here. Let's go.
So well within his range here.
Hop, 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 hop. Tight. Legs. Die.
Pretty easy lift overall.
Looks good. Looks good to me.
My body was like tingling. Just nervous. Just nervous.
Really, this is terrible for my nerves. I'm on the razor's edge here. Harrison Maurus gets on the board with a nice, confident 187 opener. The heaviest he's opened by 12 kilos.
12
in international competition.
Wow.
Yeah, his biggest opener before was 175. He's used to taking big jumps, so we'll see where he goes from there. But what's nice is he's going to have on the board. Yeah. Just relax. Just sit back and see where things play out.
So 187 remains on the bar. The lifter, Rodallegas of Colombia, coming out for the same weight, 5 kilos up from his opener at 182. And he's done as much as only 181, so this would be a huge personal best for him on the big stage. Very fast under the bar.
Colombian move of moving the hands out. I don't know how they support the weight like that. Very impressive.
Stabilize. Yeah, really great lift.
That's good. Yeah. So again, only one snatch, but 2 for 2 on the board now with the clean and jerk. You got to leave the snatch behind. You got to approach this totally fresh. You got to be willing to come out and make up whatever you might have wanted. Look at this. Moving the hands out.
So the bar's completely stabilized by the collarbones and the deltoids.
187 kilos just
sitting on your shoulders.
Yep. Right now, Germany's Nico Müller coming out. Second attempt, 187.
He's done as much as 190 here, so really pretty close to those to that top weight. Just doesn't look fresh today overall.
Yeah, you know, in split at the European Championships earlier this year, also only made 1 out of 3 clean and jerks, and hopefully he comes back and makes more today. But before that, he had a real string of competitions where he was going 6 for 6 or 5 for 6 and passing on his final attempt. Just, you know, not a missed lift in there for much of 2016 and part of 2017.
Yeah. So he remains the same lifter since he's the only competitor asking for this weight. If he moves up, it would bring out Rajapov for his opener at 188, unless he decided to move up.
So we commented about this yesterday, but how as the athletes get heavier, the backroom activities differ. Lighter competitors, and some of them here, but, you know, swaddled like infants, staying warm. Now we're getting into the middleweights, and they're
getting the fans out.
Getting fanned down.
Yeah, get the ice buckets and start blowing.
By the heavyweights, it'll be an inferno back there with body heat. Nico Mueller, third attempt, 187.
Oh, no. Yeah, just not in it.
Yeah, I wonder if maybe he wasn't a little injured as well.
Yeah.
He ends up with 183 on his opener and 150, a 2 for 6 day. I think that is about as bad as he's done internationally in terms of
very
lifts.
atypical for the German squad.
Ends up just a kilo behind his teammate Max Lang.
Yeah. You know, I'm imagining Salimi and Lasha back there when they're going to be warming.
It's going to be like a Turkish sauna.
You're going to need nuclear coolant in order to keep them cool. So 188 on the bar. Bornchai Lopsy coming out. Opening attempt. He's done as much as 191.
Just like the snatches, missed it behind. You know, not the most convincing jerk effort right there. He's got 2 more attempts, and he needed all 3 attempts to make 1 snatch.
Yeah, unfortunately, so we had an amazing trend of made lifts. I mean, literally probably a dozen made lifts. And then the last 3 attempts have not gone so well for these 2 competitors.
Yeah.
So let's get back to making weights, and let's have Rajapov do just that. 180 on the bar for his opening attempt.
Rajapov in the past has done 191. Did that in Turkmenistan earlier this year.
Last time he lifted on American soil, he only made 1 out of 6.
Yeah, withdrew
for the clean and jerks. Yeah.
Made no lifts. Didn't make a single lift.
Needs to hold.
There we go. That's good.
Yeah. So
the bar was drifting a little bit, but I think 3 white lights.
A good lift. Yeah.
All right.
I do think that center judge is being a little preemptive with his down signal there, which is just the opposite of last night.
Yeah, well, I thought of the way it worked with the system is, and perhaps Uncle JP can correct us, once 2 refs give a call, the system automatically gives the down. But again, perhaps Uncle JP can correct us on all things technical. In the meantime, Bornchai Lopsy is the lifter being called for 188, and here he comes.
The Thai fans really helping him to make this lift here. He only made 1 snatch, and that of course was on his final attempt, that do or die situation, and he does not want to be in that same place in the clean and jerk. Three kilos below his personal best. and stabilize. He got it.
See what the judges say. Let's see. There's a little shoulder movement. Center judge didn't like that, but I think that's the right call.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I don't see any of the jury members motioning for a stop, so I think that should hold.
Yeah.
So that's good struggle. News. Yeah, that top third of the lift. Yeah, you know, again, maybe a little shoulder movement. That's okay.
Yeah. But really, when I look at that lift, that really looks like a max effort. So
where do you go from there?
More than a kilo or two onto that.
Where do you go?
So right now, Rodallegas should be coming out for his third attempt, but he's moving up, which brings Kudabayajanov of Uzbekistan at 189, 7 kilos up from 182. So he made a 7-kilo jump from first to second attempt, and now from second to third. And let's see if that actually...
We don't see him yet.
No, we don't.
He's got 50 seconds on the clock. Coaches milling around the monitors. There is Kudabayajanov coming out.
So 2 7-kilo increases between attempts. Only made 1 snatch at 145. So you're talking about a pretty big differential between the snatch and the clean and jerk already.
He's a junior athlete. It's his last competition as a junior, unless he comes out to the Badger Open in Wisconsin later this month. Did the same thing on his snatch on his final attempt, I believe.
Yeah, yeah. Again, those big jumps are tough. Mentally, that's a big percentage of increase between the second and third attempt. So he's currently in 13th place.
And he's been sitting for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, perhaps he's been warming up, but it's been a while since we've seen him.
So right now, we've only got 2 competitors that we have not seen. One, Caicedo of Colombia, who is listed as the next lifter, but I don't see him out there yet. So, he moved up.
Mata Perez is the lifter, Andres Mata, second attempt, 190.
Mata Perez having a pretty good day so far, 3 for 4. 4-kilo jump now from his 186 opener. And this is going to put him in a really nice position. He's done as much as 194 in split for the Europeans.
Great clean.
Yeah. And another good jerk.
Very nice.
Well done. He's psyched. And we were fortunate enough to be involved in the seminar that he did a few years back at the Arnold. And just a very, very good guy, very intelligent guy, and a true technician, as we just saw exemplified there.
Mike Graber, of course, being the organizer behind bringing the Spanish team to the U.S., to the Arnold, and got to learn from them. Very nice to learn from him, from the coach, from Lydia Valentin.
Yeah, who will be competing in just a couple days.
That's correct. Yeah, tomorrow, I believe. If I'm not mistaken.
Oh, is that right? Yeah.
Tonight's 75B, and tomorrow it should be 75A. There is America's own Harrison Maurus.
So interestingly enough, Harrison Maurus has moved up to 192 on his second attempt.
He takes big jumps. He's done some big jumps in the past, so we'll see.
And that ties his very own youth world record.
Yeah. And
which, of course, is the American senior, junior, and youth record. Just amazing.
Here is the Turkmeni lifter, Rejapov, coming out for his second attempt at 190. A pretty small increase, 190. Made 188 on his opener. So just doing what he can to stay in the running. He's already taking home a snatch medal, silver medal.
This would be a personal best for him. Beautiful.
Nice clean, yeah.
And waste no time between the clean and the jerk. That was I thought even better than the opener.
Yeah.
So that's very promising. We could see close to maybe 196, 197. Who knows? They can sit back and wait and see what they're going to need now.
Exactly. Right now, the bar is being moved to 191. Our snatch leader, Mohammed Ihab of Egypt, is being called, and here he is. He is coming out for his opening attempt, 191. He has an enormous lead over the Turkmeni lifter Rejapov in the snatch.
And I think this is a smart move. Just come out and make this lift, and that's really going to lock him into a beautiful position. He's done as much as 196, which he did at the Olympics last year.
So actually, he's done 201. He did 201 in Houston.
Oh yes,
at the World
of course,
Championships.
with a wonderful celebration that happened shortly after that.
Exactly.
So this is a very interesting development. So of course lost that behind. So obviously no lack of strength or power there, just a positional issue. There's one other lifter who's asking for 191 on his second attempt, would be Kerjamov of Albania, who is going to come out for that weight.
Yeah. Now Ihab, it's not unusual for him to miss that opening attempt in the clean and jerk. He's done that in the past. He can hopefully come back and make it on his second. Right now, Cherimai of Albania coming out. Very strong.
Unbelievable.
Quite a struggle, but
heavy. That's the amount
Very
of energy
fast.
that he used to stand up with that. And I think he kind of knows that by looking at his face.
Now,
So
he's got one more attempt.
And I don't think he should add any weight to that.
No, if anything, he should maybe try to shave some down. See if you can file the plates a little bit.
Maybe the loaders can get the sweep and sweep off some chalk to
wipe
lighten that
it
thing a
down.
little bit.
Exactly. It looked heavy. I mean, really lightning fast under the barbell, but really struggled to stand up.
So Mohammed Ihab missed his opening attempt, 191, same weight here. Really will lock him into a very good position if he can make this. And typically, the intensity is what drives him to make these lifts.
Great clean.
Much better than
Okay, so, you know, with that lift, I think he tentatively locked up the gold in the total. He's got a gold in the snatch. I think it's really, you know, can Rejapov add another 8 kilos? Excuse me, what would that be? 6 or 9 kilos?
That's going to be really tough.
No, 8 kilos, 8 kilos. 7 kilos. I can't add. Got to add a lot of kilos.
So Labsi of Thailand coming out for the same weight, 191. And actually Mohammed Ihab has just listed 200 as his third and final attempt.
A strategy, of course. Yeah, so
he's just putting a big
something
weight.
huge and then sit back.
Yeah.
Thailand's Bonchai Lopsi. He does this 191.
Should be
moves into bronze medal, silver medal position in the clean and jerk for the time being. Nope.
No, not today.
Yeah. So that's going to probably bring up Erkan Cherimai of Albania. Unless he elects to move up, which I would be very surprised at, given how his attempt at it looked previously.
Yeah. And you're right, he's being called out as we speak.
Although I don't see him. Here he is. There we are. Erken Cherimai.
It's always mentally very, very difficult after having such an extensively difficult clean to come back and clean it again, then even give it a run to jerk it.
Yeah. He's had some rest, though. He's had some time to recover.
Has done as much as 196 in Italia.
Pretty deep competition history. Yeah, hop back a little bit, caught it a little bit off balance. You know, impressive that he even attempted to stand up, but I don't think there was much hope of that. So he ends up with a 342 total, currently sitting in 4th place overall, but good chance that will change. Right now, Colombia's Acedo coming out for his opening attempt.
And this is the only lifter we haven't seen come out and do a clean and jerk.
Yeah.
So, and of course, he's in the junior ranks his last year as a junior here. 192, only made one lift in the snatch at 148. So this will give him a 340 kilo total.
The Olympic Games 2016 in Brazil did 191.
So it sounds like, it looks like they're being pretty ambitious here.
And that is his international best, I believe.
Very strong.
Same move as the other Colombian athlete. Moves the hands very wide. Wow. Yeah.
That's basically a snatch grip for that jerk. But very convincing. And was staying warm with 120 kilos in the back right before that. So he's probably been sitting back there for a while waiting to come out and do that lift.
I would imagine. Take another look at it. And again, I just think it's so amazing how they can rest the bar across the shoulders so casually. Right now, Korea's Kwang-hoon Kim coming out. Second attempt. It's been ages since we've seen him. Did 185 on his opener, coming out for 192 now. He's done much more in the past, but in the past few years, he's done more like 190, 193. Actually, we haven't seen him in the past few years.
Yeah, he's
been since 2012.
MIA, yeah. 185 was his opener. So it's a 7 kilo jump. Beautiful clean.
Yeah. Was really a clean and jerk specialist even in his prime, and clearly still.
Yeah, he's still
a little shaky. Had to kind of dance around, but
still has it. Unbelievable. So 192 is going to remain on the bar for his.
That
teammate.
Might be good for a medal.
It's
right?
very possible.
I mean, right now it's a silver in the clean and jerk. There are a number of other lifters to come, but he's at least in the running in the clean and jerk. In the snatch, down in 12th place with his 150, but staying alive in the clean and jerk. His teammate Woo-jae Kim coming out for his second attempt, also 192 and also 185 on his opener. He snatched 154. Only made one snatch. Good clean. Pretty good jerk too. What the judges say? Let's see if they agree.
That elbow. Let's see.
It's a little bit soft. One of the judges didn't agree. The jury.
Not a lot of movement over there.
Nope, not doing anything. So I think that will stand. And I think right now we're going to see
Harrison Maurus,
USA's own Harrison Maurus.
190. Oh, he's moving up to 193. So he's looking to break his own youth world record.
Number 7.
Wow.
Rejapov is the lifter right now, calling for 192. But nope, they're making a change. I imagine they'll move up, so it might come back to Maurus anyway. He would be the first athlete to take the 193.
Yeah.
194. Number 10.
So this is exciting. So these next lifts are really going to determine who's walking home with a medal today.
93 kilograms.
Okay.
Harrison Maurus going for a new youth world record clean and jerk, American senior, junior, and youth record clean and jerk.
So it's been a while since we've seen him.
It has.
He did that 187 on his opener, very convincing. That was probably at least 15 minutes ago, maybe even longer.
Crowd here is certainly behind him.
Up your chest, man.
And of course, this sweeps all the American records in the clean and jerk, and of course the total in terms of senior, junior, youth.
Come on, Harrison.
I know.
Again, this would be a youth world record.
Wow.
Very nice clean.
He's got it.
He does it. He does it. The crowd of people are on their feet. People, and that was a great lift. I gotta say, didn't look like a limit lift either.
Not at all. And he looks like he does. He's favoring a knee
He's
or
favoring
something.
one leg a little bit. I hope that's. I mean, here's the thing. That might hold for a medal at this point. He's in bronze overall. I don't know if that's going to hold, but that's the first in the clean and jerk at the time being. I think it's just a cramp or something over there.
Yeah, it could just be. Which you know, you give it some time, and I think he's going to have some good time here. I mean, we're looking at probably 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe even 8 lifts between now and the time we see him again. So he's got enough time to get that recovered and hydrate a little bit, perhaps.
Yep.
So right now we have Rodallegas coming out for his 3rd and final attempt. 193 for the junior lifter. 2 for 2 so far in the clean and jerk. This is 6 kilos up from that 2nd attempt.
It's a slow pull, but
shoots under the bar. Oh, no, it looked like he was going to have it. Very, very close.
So we are, with the exception of one lifter, we are on exclusively 3rd attempts right now. And as we know, athletes make percentage on 3rd attempts. Not great overall. This is huge because these are going to determine medals and placement. Andres Mata going for 193 here.
So 193 is only 1 kilo less than his best that he did earlier this year in split for the European Championships.
This would put him in bronze position, but with a lot of other athletes.
Another great clean.
Yeah, very good clean. Oh, no, just too much.
He did. It seemed like he rushed that a little bit more. So.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, unsuccessful on the 3rd attempt, but in 5th place right now with that 344 total. Unfortunately, no medals on the day for him.
No.
Now Morris still sits in first place in the clean and jerk and third place overall. They're really trying to
They're working on him.
Stretching that leg.
I wonder if it's a cramp or something. He's staying in the warm-up area, staying close. But no matter what happens, had an excellent day. I mean, really came and performed when it was needed. 155 in the snatch, 193 in the clean and jerk. He's got one more attempt. We'll see if he's going to come out for it. Right now, we have Turkmenistan's Rezabai Rejabov.
Yeah, unfortunately, we didn't see anything odd in Harrison's lift that made it look like there was an injury. So that's why I think it is more of a cramp or something like that.
Nice clean.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, and the jerk, I got to say, it's a third attempt, but he looked like he had more.
Yeah.
It looked easy, to be honest.
So that moves him in the clean and jerk up to first place.
Yeah.
So Harrison, only 1 kilo up here, 194. Again, would be a new youth world record to break his own that we just witnessed 3 minutes ago.
Let's see what the decision is. So the clock.
He's moving up.
No, he's moving up. Moving up to 195. And that brings up the Colombian, Casido.
So I think this is a wise move, too, because they just need more time to really stretch out that muscle. But I tell you, I'm a little nervous right now. I mean, he's had a great meet thus far. As long as it is just a cramp, he can work it out. But if he's going to be waiting another few minutes, even to take a 70 kilos or something really light just to make sure that the movement feels okay, maybe wise for them.
Dr. Mark LaValle back there, and I trust him to make the right decision. He's in good hands.
So right now, Casado's coming out for 195, and I have a feeling he who makes 195 will be he who is on the podium.
He currently sits in bronze medal position with his 192 jerk.
And just a junior lifter here.
Yeah.
Lifting some huge weights.
Junior world record held by Tanir Sagir of Turkey. 202.
No, so that's very interesting because that didn't look close. He's got another crack at it. But boy, I don't have a lot of confidence that he's going to make that. So that's really going to shake things up.
We'll see right now. Kwang-Hoon Kim, 195. Korean athlete coming out.
And really, like you mentioned, a clean and jerk specialist. So I've really got no doubt that he can make this lift.
Did 185 on his opener, 192 on his second. He's got a 150 snatch that he made on his third attempt. 2 out of 3 in the snatch.
And currently sits in 4th place in the clean and jerk. So if he wants to be on that podium, he's got to make this lift.
This would put him in really solid position for a medal. Wouldn't guarantee it, but it would be a good weight to have. Specify a medal in the clean and jerk.
Beautiful clean.
Excellent.
Oh, no, too much.
Too heavy.
So he's going to finish in 4th place.
You know, though, he's happy. He is very happy. It's been a while since he's been on the international stage. Great competitor, great athlete. Been competing for many, many years. Oldest competitor in this session, and it's an A session at the World. So.
And you know what? He's having fun.
He is.
You know, and that's what it's all about here. So 195, his teammate, and they've just been going back and forth, the 2 Korean Kims.
Yeah.
And 195, same weight on the bar here. Kim, Woo-Jae Kim currently sits overall in 4th place and the clean and jerk in 5th place. So this is going to be a very, very important lift for him if he wants to be on the podium for either of those disciplines.
This would be quite an improvement over his previous best. It's a nice clean. Too heavy. So we're seeing the third attempt blues here, which are really the third attempt reds.
Yeah.
The board.
Right now, Max Lang was the only one to make, one of two to make his third attempt.
So let's see. We've got Muhammad Ihab, Harrison Maurus, Andres Cito.
We've just gotten word that Harrison Maurus is pulling out of the competition.
Smart move.
Yeah.
Smart move. You know, again, it didn't look like anything too serious, but...
No, he currently sits in second place in clean and jerk and third place overall. So, you know, we'll see how things shake out. You can see him with the singlet off there. So
he's a young athlete. He is extraordinarily talented. He's got a bright future. He's got the support of a really phenomenal family.
Yeah.
Some fantastic people.
Absolutely.
And he's got to be happy with how he did today. I am.
Casito missed 195 and really didn't even come close to the clean, so I would be very impressed if he can even clean this. Currently sits in third place in the clean and jerk and all the way up in 8th place in the total.
Now, if he misses this, Harrison Maurus guaranteed a medal in the clean and jerk.
Yeah.
Harrison Maurus guaranteed a clean and jerk medal.
And he's guaranteed a total medal.
And he's that is correct.
Yeah, he's locked in.
There is... Wow. Dr. Westbrook, when is the last time an American male had a senior world's total medal?
I don't know. I don't know. And a silver medal in the clean and jerk? Are you kidding me? A new world record? This is really, really amazing stuff. But don't forget, we've got one lift that remains, and one of the most dynamic and exciting lifters in this weight class, Muhammad Ihab, coming out for the final attempt of the session, 196 kilos.
So Wes Barnett, by the way, in the 90s, I think, or 2000, had a clean and jerk medal at the Worlds. But otherwise, I think you have to go back to Mario Martinez at the Olympics in '84. Don't quote me on that, but here is Muhammad Ihab, 196. He is our world champion, but looking for a clean and jerk medal.
Cleans it. And sweeps all three
sweeps the gold. He's excited. He's taking a nap. He's awake from the nap. He's jumping up and down. Look at that.
That's the kind of excitement we love to see in this sport.
This was, you know, we were excited going into this session. It did not disappoint. It had everything. It had highs. It had tragic lows. It had everything we would want.
World records.
World records. Stunning third attempts that were, you know, medals on the line. Look at that jerk.
Yeah,
looked great right there.
That's beautiful. What a show. And really, I would say a good improvement going from the snatches to the clean and jerks in terms of just making lifts.
Yeah, look at that board. That's actually, it looks like lifters made a majority of their clean and jerks.
Yeah.
Overall.
So of course, Muhammad Ihab sweeps all the golds in second place. Rajapov sweeps the silver medal, and it's not until we get into third place that things start to kind of change a little bit.
Dr. Westbrook, we're about to watch history. We're about to watch an American man take the podium.
Yeah.
At a senior world championships.
So Harrison Maurus receives both the bronze medal in the clean and jerk and in the total.
Yeah.
So if Ihab had missed that, he would have got the silver in the clean and jerk. So 2 bronze medals, and boy, is he making America proud today.
Really excellent performance. There is the lifter from Turkmenistan, Rajapov, our silver medalist in total, in snatch, and in clean and jerk.
Just amazing. Absolutely amazing.
So I believe we're going to have 4 athletes for 3 different medals. The Romanian, of course, is a medalist in the snatch, bronze medalist.
Harrison Maurus, we still don't know exactly what's happening. They're definitely focusing in on the muscle tissue. So
He's happy though. He's smiling.
He's got to be happy.
Right?
I mean, 2 bronze medals at the
I'm
World
happy. I'm
Championships.
smiling like a fool right now.
Absolutely. Ehab is putting his singlet back on. Is he going out for more?
He's going to go take a quick training session, maybe.
Maybe.
He looks very happy. I imagine they're all quite thrilled. Excellent performance by Ehab.
Showing off the Egyptian flag there, representing his countrymen well.
Having fun with it too. That's really great to see. That's the point of it all. Having fun out here, enjoying ourselves.
Harrison Maurus is standing, which makes me feel a little better.
And look at him. He puts his pants on one leg at a time, just like the rest of us.
Yeah, but boy, he doesn't have any body fat on him, does he? Unbelievable.
And when he puts his pants on, it's after clean and jerking 193. So.
And breaking a youth world
exactly.
record. No big deal.
And a senior American record.
Wow.
That was a great session. That was the highlight, I would say, of our time here.
Yeah.
There's much more lifting to come, of course. We're going to have a lot of exciting sessions, but this one, athletes making their lift, some back and forth, and, of course, the excitement of seeing one of America's most promising athletes reach the podium.
There's Muhammad Ehab doing 196 here.
Now watch brings the intensity for the lift, and then
there he is. Just loving the performance.
No one celebrates like Ehab.
No. And you know what? Nobody trains like Ehab, too. That guy really puts in his time and effort.
You know, we've seen him on the podium a couple times now at these big events. Here he is winning his first senior world championships.
Hopefully. So what a day today. Just unbelievable lifting.
Of LA 2028, Gene Sykes. And member of the IWF
Again, I have not
Medical
confirmed,
Committee,
but
Dr. Mark
good
Lavallee.
sources tell me it's been, if we count the Olympic Games as a World Championships in that year, it has been since 1984, since a senior
Now, the medals.
American male has won a record, or a male has won a world record at
the bronze medal.
A medal championships.
Yes.
To Romania, Dumitru Kaptari.
So he came out of the B session to win that, and of course did not post a total.
Yeah.
But here he is on the podium receiving a bronze medal in the snatch. So you get to go home with something even after a bad, somewhat bad day. That's great.
And now, interestingly,
silver
this silver medal
Turkmenistan
is the 4,000th medal handed out by the IWF.
4,000 medals. Wow. And I believe he's going to receive a plaque or something to commemorate that at some point.
The gold medal to Egypt, Mohammed Ehab.
Here's our gold medalist in the snatch.
Just a great competitor.
Yeah.
And a very intense human being.
Very happy about that.
And
hard-working
now,
athlete.
A very special award. This is the 4,000th medal presented in men's weightlifting at the World Championships to our silver medalist in the snatch, Regibai Regipov.
So he gets a little something special here. It's more luck than anything else. It happened to be his medal, but you know what? He had to earn a medal to be eligible for this. So
yeah,
4,000th medal.
That silver in the snatch was medal number 4,000.
Yeah,
handed out by the IWF.
Yeah, I think he's trying to figure out what that really all that means, but. He's going to take it home, put it in his little trophy room, I'm sure.
He says, I'm not going to turn down a plaque, guys. I'll figure this out later.
And now our Clean and Jerk Awards. The bronze medal to the United States of America, Harrison Maurus.
And here is American phenom Harrison Maurus. The crowd going wild, family going wild.
And he sort of remains emotionless.
Look at this. Look at how calm he is.
Doesn't ride the highs too high. I love it.
Still a youth athlete. This is born in 2000. Last year as a youth athlete. Yeah, enjoy it. Harrison, you earned it. You really represented the country well, the sport well.
Turkmenistan, Regibai Regipov.
There is our silver medalist, Turkmenistan's Rajabov.
Dr. Baca, what were you doing when you were 17 years old? Probably getting in a lot of trouble.
The gold medal.
Yeah, not earning medals on the international stage.
Mohamed Ihab.
And here is our gold medalist in the clean and jerk, of course, Egypt's Mohamed Ihab. Nice man, very nice competitor, and a very intense competitor, and equally intense in his celebrations.
Yes, perhaps even more intense.
Yeah, if you can believe it.
Taking a bite out of that gold medal.
You know, if anyone has the intensity to actually eat metal, it's probably Mohamed.
Thank you.
Maybe that's the trick.
It's just eating metal. Look at this. Is great.
And now, our awards for the total. The bronze medal to the United States of America, Harrison Maurus.
A total medal.
Very, very cool.
At a senior world championships.
Just amazing here. And of course, he's going to get a Mickey Mouse.
Truly historic moment. He does.
He's going to get a
the
Mickey
silver
Mouse.
medal.
Everything else aside, he gets a Mickey Mouse.
Turkmenistan, Rajabov.
Here's our silver medalist, Turkmenistan's Rajabov. Also the recipient of a Mickey Mouse.
And the gold medalist
at the end.
and world champion from Egypt, Mohamed Ihab.
There he is, our 2017 IWF weightlifting world champion, Mohamed Ihab.
And his fellow Egyptian.
Exactly.
Is also taking a
tenderizing the medal before Ihab takes his own bite.
Wow.
Look at that. Witnessing a truly historic moment here for USA weightlifting. Look at that podium. And don't forget the Mickey Mouse. There we go. All right. He's coming back with the Mickey Mouse plush.
Hey, he earned it. He gets it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You do not want to be robbed of that Mickey Mouse. Mohamed's given his a piggyback.
It looks like he's taking him to Disney World.
Here are our medalists.
Please remove your hats and rise if you are able for the Egypt national anthem. Congratulations to the medalists.
So that wraps up our men's 77 session at the 2017 IWF Weightlifting World Championships, where we saw Harrison Maurus take bronze for America. And, of course, Egypt's Mohamed Ihab. There's much more lifting to come. We hope to see you again later in the weekend. Thanks very much, everyone.